Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to episode 3 of Minge Finders. Just do you want to restart?
Nah, this is it, bro. This is it.
This is how it's going.
Who knows,
All
bro?
right.
Who knows?
All right. Oh, yeah, who knows? Genuine confusing show.
Wait, really quick, I need to do some due diligence because one actor who's my favorite top three, I don't actually know his name, which is awkward.
When we get to that, you just name off his appearance features and what movies he's in, and I'll make a guess. I bet you I'll be able to get it.
All
I
right.
bet you.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. You actually
I
will.
I I guarantee you I'll get it within
He's not
like
like
2
a
minutes.
super, he's like, in my opinion, he's one of the best actors of all time, but he's not in like huge roles. But
Is
anyway,
he an avid homosexual?
he is actually. Hopefully we don't get cancelled or because we're real famous.
Yeah.
But if any shit happens,
I
these videos are in the ether, and then we're gonna be like Joe Rogan, like saying Joe Rogan's racist, or people try.
who cares, bro? Honestly, like it's not like we give a shit. We're just taking the piss, eh? So
Just having a big
fuck
old
it,
whoa
fuck it, bro. Oh, is it just me, or is your computer just freezing out, or is it just?
right now when you speak, it's delayed.
This is not good. We're having tech dish. Oh, is that good?
Technical issues. Yeah, that's good now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, who knows number
All right.
three? Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Today we're going to swag out on, if we get enough time, we're going to do top three actors of all time. And then we're also going to do top three personal favorite current MMA fighters, men or women,
Yes. Yes.
not
Yes. Yes.
able
Yes.
to be on the roster, but we're not discriminating.
Oh no, no, you're not discriminating, but our list is going to look very discriminating.
No
That's just
discrimination, but
great.
it's pure fact.
What one do we want to start with?
Um, I reckon let's go actors because that was hard.
That was hard. You go first. What's your number 3? I've got to take a guess. Eh?
Yeah.
What's
So
his movie?
so on James Bond, he was the guy who whipped his nuts. He did the nut whippage.
Nuts. Oh, Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
What is wrong with me?
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
come on.
He's a
I
great
was about
actor.
to
Fuck,
say
I
other movie.
forgot. I forgot all about that bloke. He just disappeared out of my brain. Fuck.
There's a
Yo,
scene on
proceed.
Clash of the Titans where he's like crawling up this like rock cave thing, and he basically tells the guy like, go, I will sacrifice myself and you'll live. And his acting in it, I just remember just pausing the movie as a kid and being like, that was the best acting ever. He's the best actor ever.
Yeah.
But I
Yes,
don't
he
know.
is a great actor.
He's an amazing fucking actor, bro, but he hasn't had a lot of main roles. And every movie that I've seen where he is the main role, the movie is shit, but he's a good actor. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, but he's always whatever he's in, like he always steals the scene of that movie, or he steals even if he's just the supporting character or the villain, he's always like the best aspect of that movie.
Actually, yeah. Yeah.
And I think it's almost like in terms of actual acting, um, I think it's almost makes them even a better actor if they're in a shit movie, but they're still amazing because obviously it's a shit script, but they're still so good at acting that you're like, oh my god, they're amazing in this.
Have you
So
seen
they're
that
almost like elevating it.
hitman? He's like a hitman who tries to retire and like goes into the bush to live and like well like cruises out to the woods to live in this like little cabin and then still ends
Is
up
that? Sorry, you go.
he just still ends up being fucked with. And it's like a John Wick sort of thing where like they try to fuck with him and then he ends up fucking
I
fuck.
don't think I have. Is it good?
It's not.
It sounds like the generic plot, but he's good in it, so that's all that
He's
matters.
really good in it, and that's all that matters. But yeah, it's a shit movie, and the side quests and characters are just terrible. Anyway, what was his name? Mads Mikkelsen.
Mads Mikkelsen, yeah, yeah,
Much respect,
yeah.
brother. Thank
That's I think that was his, and that was the movie that introduced him. It was that first James Bond movie, and he's so good. I think when as a kid, I didn't realize how good he was, but then when you're rewatching that movie, which is also the best James Bond movie ever made, still like 100%, it's the best James Bond movie.
you.
That scene where he's whipping his nuts is so hectic. Eh?
Yeah, I just remember
Oh,
he's like
and
loving
then
it,
was
and you're
like,
like, "What's going on here?"
yeah.
All right,
16, alrighty.
hit us with your number three.
It was difficult. It was very difficult, but I chose old Tom Hardy. Tom
Oh,
Hardy at number three. Yeah, yeah. So like he's just Tom Hardy for me. He's like the king of playing alpha male characters, just
yeah.
savage, quiet characters. There's nothing more you can really say on him. He's just like the most convincing badass in Hollywood. Um, yeah, he's a beast. I mean, there's that. Have you seen the movie? I think I told you to watch it, but have you seen the movie Lock, where it's literally just Tom Hardy talking in a car? He's in a car just
Ah,
driving to the
no,
hospital for
I
an
haven't.
hour and a half. That's the whole movie. And
I
he
think
just like chats to himself and calls people on the phone, and it just stays on his face the entire time. And no joke, like you're so captivated by it. You're like, holy fuck, why am I so into this?
the
And it's
cheap
just Tom
movie.
Hardy chatting. Yeah, yeah. What others are there? He's amazing in The Revenant. He's like almost better than DiCaprio in The Revenant. There's The Drop, Lawless, Mad Max,
What
obviously
about? Have
Bane.
you seen Taboo, the series?
Yeah, Taboo as well. Yeah, Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, damn it! You just reminded me.
What about What about
You
the movie where he's like with his brother? Yes, there we go. Premium editions. That's from Taboo.
creamy dish. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's a beast, and that show's so good. Eh?
That's really good. Is there a
It's
season?
also dark as fuck though.
Yeah.
No, but it got confirmed that there's going to be a season two. I think they released it on net. It didn't do very well when it first came out, and then it came out on Netflix and like got heaps of views. And now they're apparently planning a season two. So they
Right.
cancelled it originally because not enough people watched it. But now that it's like gained popularity, they're doing it again. But like, how badass does he look there? He's the only dude that can pull off that mustache goatee combo, and it looks cool on him.
Wait, actually, there is one other dude, and I don't know his name, but he is on Pacific Rim. No, 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 no,
P
no.
Rim, Charlie Hunnam.
He's on Pacific Rim and he's on King Arthur.
What's this?
Um,
That thought thing that just popped out of your head. Did you get that
hey,
on your screen? Like this thought thing came out of your head.
maybe it's because of my posture.
Yeah, no, I know who you're talking about. It's Charlie Hunnam.
Fuck, bro, your knowledge is good. But he could pull that
Yeah,
off.
it's old Charlie Hunnams. Yeah, yeah, he's a gang. He's a gang.
Um, these next decisions, I don't know.
Yeah. What's your number two? What's your twosie?
I'm just gonna have to go with DCat.
Fuck, that's me as well.
Really?
Yeah, no, number one's
Wait,
gonna be
you're
the
not.
fucking same. So, just a quick side note on these. I chose mine basically like mine were chosen on how much I enjoyed them and their movies. I didn't choose it based on how many Oscars they won or what other
Yeah.
people value of their acting ability. Like, it's just entirely a personal preference. And I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. So if someone's like, oh, bro, oh, you really chose these people over Daniel Day-Lewis? He's won 9 Oscars. Well,
Wait,
yeah,
more.
eat my dick.
Wait, spoiler to number one for both of us, no doubt.
Yeah, for
More their
fuck's sake.
religious purviews.
Yeah, I don't give it. I'm not looking at these people as good people. Okay, what is this thing? Do you see that?
Nah.
Maybe it's me.
You're just seeing
um,
it.
yeah. So I don't give a fuck about that. To be honest, I'm like, I don't think. I
We're
think
not
they're
saying that they're
people.
role models.
They
We're
all have
saying that
flaws.
they're like
Yeah,
real good people. We're just saying,
We like how they do in their job.
here he is,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen.
BK throwing money. Ching ching. Oh. Um, but yeah, DiCaprio's a beast, bro. Like Inception, Wolf of Wall Street, The Revenant, Django, bro. He's so good in Django when he plays the villain.
Yeah, true.
Remember, there's that scene and he's got that skull and he's like, fucking smack. He like actually cut his hand or some shit and it's like bleeding profusely and he just continued on with the scene.
Oh, that was actually real, eh? Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, that was real. Yeah.
I don't remember the scene, but I
What else
remember
is there? I
reading
mean,
about that.
even The Departed, Blood Diamond, Shutter Island. The list goes on. The man doesn't really make a bad movie.
Um,
He's a he's a good dude,
yeah, it's probably no
acting
coincidence
wise.
that if you guys watched last week's episode, then you would have seen that Inception was on the list and Decap's an Inception, so it's kind of like
And so is Tom Hardy.
so is Tom Hardy. Wait, and
There's a lot
actually
of overlap going on.
throwback to one of the like the most popular movies ever within the older community is Titanic, and he was in that. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's crazy. He like went from the teen heartthrob to like the serious good actor. But like, I remember there was a point when he was becoming a serious actor where like people weren't taking him seriously yet. Like he had to get over this hurdle of like the teen heartthrob look, and now he's like considered like
Wait,
the goat. You
fuck.
know?
I'm just thinking the scene on Wolf of Wall Street when he's like crawling out of the car, the Lamborghini, and he's like, I'm
Yeah, when they pop too many of those pills. Yeah, what are they called again?
Quaaludes.
Like to try one of those.
And now imagine Quaaludes. You just be like,
Yeah,
oh.
don't they accidentally take like four times the amount you're supposed to because it's expired, eh? But the expiry just made it have a delayed effect, so they get hit like
Yeah.
3 hours after they were supposed
And
to.
I think it made it stronger or some shit as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, he's so good at doing emotional scenes. Like, have you seen The Departed?
Started.
The Departed. It's like
No.
a crime gangster movie with DiCaprio, and there's this scene where he's like talking to his psychologist, and it's so fucking hectic, but his acting is so good in it. You got to watch it, bro.
Oh, with
It's banging.
Nicholson.
Yeah, yeah. It's got heaps of actors in it. It's
I
the
have.
same dude who made Wolf of Wall Street, Martin Scorsese.
Ah.
One of the greats, bro. One of the greats, bro.
No, I definitely have seen this, but I don't really remember it because I remember Decap in that is like a way different vibe. He's like real handsome
He's
and cool.
like in The Departed,
Yeah.
kind of. He's like depressed and crazy, like a crazy cunt as well. But
For some reason,
good
this
movie, bro.
Paul Walker.
Of who?
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker.
You know the
Oh
Fast
yeah,
and
yeah.
Furious
P
bro?
Walk, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What about Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah. Number one, Mark Wahlberg, bring it out.
Number one, Adam Sandler.
Um,
No, I actually rate Adam Sandler as an actor though, not as a funny person, but as an actor, when he does serious roles, he's actually good.
yeah,
Little tangent over.
him and Zohan was gangster. That was a great movie.
So,
All right,
no,
admittedly,
Jack and Jill were.
he's funny as fuck, but interesting.
Okay, let's get to our finale. Just wait a second. Just if this isn't correct, bro, it's gonna be so good. Alrighty, number one.
Gentlemen, Ben Stiller.
God. Do you remember that? Nah, we all know it. It's Thomas Cruise. Everyone's gonna hate us now, but fuck it, I don't care. There's no one that makes me enjoy their movies as much as him. The dedication he puts in to giving the audience exactly what they want is just fucking next level.
Thank you for your
Don't salute it. But yeah,
the
but
fact
honestly, and
he
if you haven't seen this meme behind me, it's fucking great.
actually finished each other's sentences.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys don't know, Tom Cruise is one of the last gym actors. He does all of his stunts himself and like actually is an actor and doing all of the roles. Like he's not just some pretty boy face. He's like the fucking dude who does it all and wants to do crazy shit. And he's out there in it, getting it done for the boys. Again,
Bro, he's like 60 and the dude's fucking driving motorcycles off the side of cliffs and parachuting down.
Yeah.
Even in Top Gun, he didn't fly in like the real fast jets, but he flew in like the smaller ones, and they videoed him flying it and like put it so he looked like he was in the fast jets. But still, like the dude puts in
Wait,
extreme work, and
I
he's gone to
think
space. Apparently, Elon Musk is sending him to space for a movie, which is just
that's
fucking
not.
wild,
Did
bro.
they already do that or nah? Or it's coming
It
up?
might it might have already been done. I don't know.
It may have already happened. Wait, I know this is like irrelevant to today's conversation, even though it's got Tom Cruise in it. But I just want to say that Edge of Tomorrow is fucking gangster.
Bro, I had that on my list. Yeah, Edge of Tomorrow, fucking
So
good.
good.
Oblivion, all the Mission Impossible.
Bro.
Shout out. Most underrated and best Mission Impossible is Mission Impossible 3, bro. That movie's
Yeah,
so good. It's
Mission
the one.
Impossible
It's
3
the
is
one.
the one where the opening scene is him rock climbing.
No, that's the second one. The third one
Oh,
is the opening scene. He's like tied to a chair, and they're like, "I'm gonna count to 10," and they're like
oh
counting
yeah,
down,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then
And
they
that shit,
shoot his misses, and he's like, "Ah!" and you're like, "Ah, ah."
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, and he jumps off that building in Japan, and it's like I feel like it's the most emotional one. Like they get real hectic with it.
he died.
Yeah, what can I say, bro? Huh?
That chick ends up dying. Is that right?
No, they make it seem like she does, but then she doesn't. I don't think.
Yeah, it's been a
I think
while.
it's like a person with a mask on it. Yeah,
Wait,
it's
Oblivion
Gucci, bro.
Tomorrow, like two of the best sci-fi
Oblivion.
movies ever.
Also, Top Gun 2, which is just fucking banging, bro. That movie's
Yeah,
amazing.
Top Gun. That's a fuck.
Even his movies that aren't as good are still good. Like The Last Samurai is such an
Oh, the
underrated
Last
movie.
Samurai.
So good, yeah. So many bangers, bro. Just every generation, he's just producing bangers. It's gonna be like he is the last action hero, to be honest. Like who else just makes and sells movies based on themselves?
Yeah, nah, yeah, nah, yeah.
What about, bro? Have you seen Collateral?
Uh, Collateral. I must have.
He plays like the straight up villain in that movie. He's fucking good.
Oh,
And
what about
even low key,
oh, Tropic Thunder, bro? Come on.
yeah, I was about to say that old
So
Les
good.
Grossman.
Fuck.
such
Unbelievably.
a such an out of it like just not expected performance as well, but it
And he's
works
got
so
the
well.
grinding solution or whatever he said. Fuck, it's
What's
good.
that part? He's like,
Why
you
don't
should
you take
literally
one big
step
step
back
back?
and fuck your
Fuck
owner.
your face. And it like pans to the Asian dude and he's like on the phone and he's just like, oh, oh, oh
This
no.
is Chinese dragon.
It says the flaming dragon.
Oh, that's it. That's it. You got the quotes.
There
I
you
got the actors.
go. Oh,
Yo.
lighting's terrible. I look like a Jewish boy. Oh, is that acceptable?
No. That doesn't. Oh shit. Oh well, it's already
Oh,
gone.
good Lord, we're cancelled.
Oh, quick side note before we segue into the next part. I went to the movies last week and I watched the new Apes movie, and it's actually good. I know you still like shut the fuck up about these
Nah,
ape movies,
I'll give it
but
some
it
money.
was genuinely good. I was like, oh wow, that was a surprise. Disney bought it and they didn't fuck it up.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna need some convincing because I can feel myself not give a fuck about the Planet of the Apes, but
Bro, I didn't either, but there's this character, especially in the first three movies, they've like got this character Caesar, he's the main ape, and his acting, it's all done by Andy Serkis, who does Gollum. He's like
oh
done the
no
motion
way.
capture and shit. Yeah, and his acting in those movies is so insane. Like you by the end of like and then in the trilogy, like the last movie, you're like you care for this character
Oh,
so much. You're like, fuck, Caesar,
he's
Caesar.
that same actor is in a few of the Star Wars series that are good. I think he was on Endor,
I
and
haven't seen any,
bro,
bro. I
his
just
role on Endor was insane. Like
I
he's
just
the best
can't. I
actor.
keep trying. I keep trying to watch Marvel and Star Wars shows, and I watch like one episode, and then I'm like, "Fuck this," and then I just give
Wait,
up every time. I just
Mandalorian.
cannot do it.
Mandalorian is one of the few, and Boba Fett, bro. Like, come on, would I really have this if it wasn't good?
Yes.
Look, there he is.
No, I might have to give it a go. Yeah.
But yeah, they don't compare
I
to
don't
those.
know. I just feel like it's just so commercialized. It's just too much. too much going on, man.
All
It's
right,
taken like the specialness away.
give me some honorable mentions. Who else was on your mind?
Oh, bro, so many. Ryan Gosling,
Yeah.
he's a beast lately. Keeps delivering good movies. This is like a controversial pick because of everything that's happened to him, but I low-key think Shia LaBeouf is one of the best
Oh,
actors
bro,
working today.
even like,
Even though it's really controversial to say it because of everything surrounding him, but he is an insane actor.
what about the guy from
Fury, bro, just who?
the guy from Real Ones that interviewed Shia
Oh,
LaBeouf?
John Bernthal. John
Yeah,
Bernthal, yeah. Yeah, I
he's
just re-listened to that interview. It's so good.
so good. Oi. Like,
It's so good.
you can tell Shia's like changing his life and like is so grateful for his wife.
Yeah.
It's crazy, crazy.
Also, old Christian Bale, obviously he's
Yeah,
close to the top.
yeah,
Brad Pitt,
yeah,
Gary Oldman,
yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix. There's so many.
Oh.
Johnny Depp.
Wait, no joke. Wait, this is crazy that today is the day that we're doing this because today I had like a larger conversation with fuck's sake, I've forgotten his name. Carl Urban today.
Khabib. How
With
did you? That's fucking crazy, bro.
So yeah, today I was having a chat with Carl Urban and like uh, he was taking
How
his
was
son
that?
to a restricted thing. Bro, it was like such a normal conversation and then I just got so
Yeah, yeah,
nervous and I was like, oh, I need to be cool.
yeah.
I need to talk to him. And then I got a little bit nervous and sort of like rounded up the conversation and like let him carry on. But part of me really wants to get a photo or some shit with him and just I don't know, but I don't want to be that dude.
Nah, don't. Just be that guy, the cool guy that doesn't. Because
Yeah.
then he'll be like, he'd respect you, you know? It's all about respect. It was like when I met Jason Momoa, well, I didn't even meet him. I had like a 3 second chat with him. It was like a, hey, hey, man.
Yeah. Wait, I got a photo with
It's
Momo.
so different. Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking buzzy, bro.
Wait,
I didn't do
actually,
it because they told us the day before. They told us the day before or something. They were like, "Oh, there's gonna be a few people around, and don't take photos of them or you'll be fired." So we were like,
really?
"Okay, I
Fuck.
won't, I won't do that." Yeah,
Wait, you know what's crazy is I'm probably within the next like 2 to 3 months, if all goes the way that it looks like it's gonna go, Gabriel will
transitioning.
be training with Jason Momoa's personal trainer, which will then lead to us training with Jason Momoa with Mace.
How's that? Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
dead serious. Last
That's
time, wait, no, I swear on my life, last time Jason Momoa was
no,
in,
no. I believe you. I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
it's
Like, that's
crazy, yeah.
awesome. It's
Last
not like
time,
I don't believe you. That's fucking crazy, but
yeah, nuts. Anyway, last
oh
time that
damn.
the PT, he gave his WhatsApp number to us, our business page Kaidos, and then Gabriel called him, and then they talked, and he's Argentinian, so Gabriel managed to speak Spanish with him, and they like had a real good connection.
Yeah.
And he had to leave, but he said next time that he's back, he wants to link up and train, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
Let's go.
And by back, that means back in New
Let's
Zealand
go.
with Jason Momoa, which is crazy.
Buzzy, bro. That's unreal. That would just fucking that would send you to the stars, bro. If
Crazy.
you got you managed to get some video training with Jason Momoa, like you're gonna be sent, bro.
Yeah, I mean, bro, Art Green, step one, now meeting Carl Urban and then Jason Momoa. Fuck, we on.
That Carl Urban one, that's just pure luck, bro.
That's luck,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Part
Some
of me is like,
absolute
how can I capitalize on this?
weird things are happening. Yeah.
He has like a
Yo,
meme of
Carl,
him, like, wait,
how would
today,
you like to invest?
as wait, as I got nervous today, I said I was like, oh, have you got any like roles coming up? And he was like, nah, not at the moment, but there's one coming up in a few months called something. It's like a pirate series. Anyway, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, so you obviously really enjoy it, eh?
No, but sometimes it would just be, yeah, I can't imagine what it would be like. So
Wait, he was
you
like,
just, it's
yeah,
like,
man, it's amazing. And I was like, yeah, it's so cool. And he was like, thank you, thank you. And then he walked inside and I was like, oh, I botched that up.
no, you'd just be reading too into it. He probably didn't even think anything of it.
Uh,
Imagine how many times people have gone to talk to him and been like, and just walked off or something.
it started off such a normal
Like
conversation.
that would happen so often. Being famous, like someone would come up to you and just be like,
See ya. Runs away. Wait,
Wait,
it's still
okay,
here.
let's get on.
Yeah,
Let's pass
goddamn.
on. Let's segue.
We're recording, that's right.
Segwalations.
We're back, we're back.
What's your time? What's your time on the Bakugan?
Um, we've no warning yet, so there's at least 10 minutes still.
All right. Well, let's do our top three fave current UFC fighters.
Question.
Yeah.
Is Conor McGregor current?
So I didn't put him on my list. He is technically, but I didn't put him on because he's just not active enough. But we'll just put it on there. Like in terms of how excited and emotional I get into a fight, no one would top it more than Conor McGregor, obviously. But he's not on my list. But he would always be number one if he was fighting more because there's just nothing like a Conor McGregor fight week, bro.
Yeah.
And the nervousness you feel when he's walking into the ring, like I just don't get that like as much with anybody else. Like I'm genuinely, my heart's like, bah, 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 bah. Like I'm genuinely like, fuck, I might have a heart attack right now. This is not okay.
Sweating, just like
Yeah, I remember watching him get mauled by Habib, and I was just like,
when his leg broke as well, it was like,
oh no, that was just fuck.
all right,
Even the Dustin Poirier one fight when he was winning, and then he started to, it was starting to go towards Dustin. It was like, oh no, it's happening again. It's happening again.
I'm
All
so
right.
nervous, bro, because I don't know. I'm not confident. Anyway, let's not talk about that.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Fling out your number three, give it to us.
Sugar Sean
Oh.
O'Mosley, Sean O'Mosley.
Sugar Sean
No.
Bank coming
Sugar
up on three.
Sugar Sean O'Malley. Low key, I think he's like the entertaining version of Adesanya. Like he's like Adesanya that throws more than just a jab and a leg kick. He's just so good. He's like an insane amount of techniques. He just does the most unique shit. Like when he like throws a punch and then like spins his head to like confuse them, and then throws like a knee, and then he'll like turn around and like throw like a fucking heel hook or some crazy shit.
Bro,
like just
his highlight reel
like
UFC, like the best
yeah. That
of all
my
time.
favorite one is the one against Eddie Wineland where he goes to throw an uppercut and then he changes it into a straight right hand as he's throwing it and just KOs him. And it's like, how are you that fast at throwing a punch that you've just like changed the trajectory and it just worked?
Bro, I just
fucking
love
nuts.
a story. All right, I'll talk about it later because he's online. Anyway.
Yeah. And also, yeah, he's just a beast. I would love to see him and Ilya fight at some point because I'm just interested to see how that matches up. That'd be gangster.
He's probably going to throw hands with Holloway first.
Yes, we'll see how that goes. Alrighty, your number three.
And yeah, I found number three that like number two and number one for me are super easy to pick, but number three is quite difficult. But I am gonna have to go with Max Holloway.
Yeah.
And yeah, segue. Max Holloway, fuck. I mean, he just won the BMF belt. It's insane. Everybody's seen it.
Yeah.
Destroyed the internets, and I don't know. I honestly thought he was like Connor in the sense that he was good. Now he's not, and he's gone. But he's just proved that he's ever. And I think that's what everybody thought of him. I am one of those people. I'm not trying to say that I'm like a Max Holloway supporter, but I am now. And he's a fucking bad man. So number three.
No, I think everybody was definitely counting him out in that Justin Gaethje fight, except me. I believed, but at first I didn't. When it first got announced, I was like, "Oh my god, Max is gonna get his head fucking smashed over."
I just didn't think like I don't enjoy watching Gaethje that much, and I was like, oh, I don't really know. But now they ended up being the most insane fight of all time. So, all right, we have approximately 10 minutes left from now, but that's all good. Let's keep going. Number two, bro, fling it.
Petr Yan, my boy PT Yan. Yeah, I know I know he's been on a bit of a downward spiral and he's finally won one back, but he's only lost to like the best of the best and he's just been unlucky as fuck. I just love him, bro. As soon as I saw him, I've just always thought he's an absolute savage, bro. Like he's just like a little fucking murderer.
Yeah.
Like even the way he just looks like a mean person, like just a vicious man. But he's just an absolute beast, bro. I think I have a bias towards like just clean boxing. I don't know why. I just love to watch clean, crisp boxing, like just
Interesting. Yeah.
rolling with shots and all of that sort of shit. Yeah, she's a beast. My favorite fight of him was against Sandhagen. If you haven't watched his Sandhagen fight, it's just 5 rounds of just pure violence, bro. And it's like, it's the classic. I'm just such a nerd with this shit, but it's the classic. It's like the classic thing where Petra will like he like loses the first 2 rounds and like it's not like he's getting hurt, but you can see he's like watching what the guy's doing and like downloading the information. Oh, he's throwing this kick, so off that I can throw this, and then from the 3rd round onwards, he just absolutely destroys him. Like he's just throwing insane combos and just knows exactly where his timing is. And
It's
I
crazy, man.
just love his style of fighting. He's like a little computer. Like he just like processes everything, and then I don't know how the fuck would you even do that in real time? Like to be
I
able
would
to
argue that
think,
that's the
oh, he's
hardest
throwing
skill. Hardest skill to get is the fight IQ to like when you're getting fucked,
Yeah,
be able to detach emotionally from the fact that you're being fucked up, and then just be like, oh no, let me just assess and figure out what I need to do for
yeah.
rounds, rather than like,
Especially with like all the adrenaline and stuff. Like you'd be so
yeah,
fucking nervous and like to have to
that's probably why
proceed.
I feel like fighting and actually training properly would be really good for me because of my tendencies to just like fucking lose it. Like and just freak out. So like being in that position where like I'm getting punches thrown at my face and shit, it would just be so good for my nervous system to get used to so that I can like regulate
Mm.
myself. I think it'd be really good.
I feel
Anyway,
like the first few months would be like,
yeah,
ah,
I'm already
ah.
like that, bro. When me and Josh used to spar, I'm like instantly reflexive. And like Josh,
I think that's just a normal thing now. Yeah,
yeah, Josh was significantly better as well. So I was just like, like always like ready
yeah,
to
yeah.
just fuck,
Ready to defend.
ready to defend. But my defense was normally just no
Yeah,
clue.
yeah.
Still have no clue, but getting better. Swag.
We
Um,
both are. Also, last note, I'd love to see him and Sean fight again because their
yeah,
first fight was great and super
you,
controversial.
yeah,
Goes both ways. I think old Petra won,
yeah.
but it could go either way.
Yeah, it could go
But
either
let's
way.
go.
I think either of them.
Round two, 5 rounds. Let's go, baby.
I'm thinking this
if
either.
if Sean can beat Marab though, I don't know. It's a fucking dangerous fight coming up for him,
Wait,
for my man.
all right, we got 6 minutes 46 left. We'll just restart if we need to.
Shit. Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
my number two, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hailing from Brazil, Alex Pereira.
Oh fuck, I forgot all about him, mate.
Yeah,
Damn it. Yeah,
wait,
he's a beast, bro.
he's a beast, man, and he's double champ. He's fucking, he's an animal. He's a beast, and his signature move of like, oh, I'm gonna jab. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna dash. It's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I
I'm
like it.
pretty sure he's only had 8 or 9 MMA fights, and in that 8 or 9 MMA fights, he's become the double UFC champion.
Yeah.
Because he
I
got
mean,
he got fast tracked because of the Adesanya history, so they fast tracked him to a title.
yeah.
Um, and now he's just fucking knocking everyone out left, right, and center. And his left hook, like it is game over with the left hook. Like you just
Yeah.
have to avoid it at all costs. If it touches you, like you're fucked. Like
But
there's
it's
just
the
no
one thing
way
I've
around
been
it.
focusing most on the bag is just like being in this position and then
Yeah,
it's just so much
yeah.
fun. And it's
And
purely
it
inspired
looks
by
like
him.
it's and you could see like he must just use all the power in his body because there's no wind up or anything. Like it purely just comes from his hips. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. Like he doesn't throw anything into it, but it's just got so much power.
But it's
And the
exactly
way he
what he did
throws,
to fucking what's his name? The last dude that he
yeah,
fucking the meme.
yeah, yeah. What's who's it?
Yeah, what's him?
Jamal Hill.
Bro, he got destroyed. I'm sorry, but he just got fucking
No, no, that was crack up. That
amazing.
was crack up.
And
Um,
I'm biased towards Brazilian, obviously, because of Mia. But at the same time, before that fight, I was saying to Mia, look how fucking cool this is. He's been sent official UFC shorts with his name on that's like respecting his indigenous heritage. I think this is the
yeah.
coolest fucking thing ever. Like Dana would have given him those personally. And like I just thought it was so cool. And then boom, he comes out and fucks him up in those shorts. And I just thought it was fun.
Also, he's probably got the coolest walkout as well. When it's
Yeah.
got like his
Yeah.
got his like his special music from his village, and then he's just
Yeah.
and
And
then
then
back to just like stoic as fuck,
yeah.
no emotion whatsoever.
That's
And
what
then
yeah.
the way he just stands there staring at his opponent, not moving in the cage until the fight starts. How fucking terrifying would that be?
There's one person I
Like,
don't want to fight, it's him.
yeah, yeah. His presence, bro. He's so large as well. I think
And you've got to give
he's
it
a
to him
large
timing, though,
boy.
like fighting a dude like that. Oh boy, you large.
Looks so bad.
Uh,
Oh,
wait, a quick props to Adesanya. I used to be a huge fan, and I'm not so much anymore. Probably because of your swayage of that. But I do really I really respect what he's done for New Zealand UFC and I mean New Zealand MMA.
oh yeah,
Like,
100%. And no one was expecting him to KO Pereira after the first
no,
fight. That
no.
was fucking nuts. Who does that? Like comes back after their KO title loss and then KOs the dude who KO'd him pretty much. And worse. Like that was a bad KO.
Yeah,
And then on Alex Pereira, he came back like 2 months later, fought again and wins. Fucking beast, bro.
right. Yeah.
Anyway, wait,
Right.
let's leave and then proceed again because we've probably only got like,
There's 3 minutes left.
okay, let's just get up and
Babylon,
jerk. Jerk.
Babylon.
Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Fucking forgot about my backgrounds.
Yeah, we got it rocking the whole time.
Fuck.
Who's yes? Oh my God. Oh, what is this one? Oh, that's Ilya
My
Taporia.
number one boy
Wow.
is my number one.
So, oh, you that fight with that dude's the ugliest fighter ever.
Like looks or style.
Style and no,
Yeah, he is
looks
definitely.
so
He
judgmental.
just comes in throwing wild hooks. But he's dangerous. He's dangerous as fuck.
Oh, I'm not saying I'd want to fight him. He'd fuck me up, but God.
Um,
Wait,
but yes,
I
yes, yes,
really want to
yes.
figure out. I'm sorry, before you dive into. Oh man, I just want to figure out how to get my.
I think you just jerk it.
Is it screen recording right now,
Yeah, yeah.
or is it just recording Zoom? Who knows?
What do you mean? Like there's a chance it's not recording to save?
Nah, like I know that it's recording, but is it recording my screen right now because I'm looking up at Sean O'Malley picture,
Oh, no, it's not. No, no.
or is it just
No,
Zoom?
it's just a Zoom. It's just
How do I
Zoom.
how do I full screen Zoom? Come here. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Elliot Taporia, Brad's number one.
Yes, so my picks aren't based personality wise. It's just how much I enjoy watching them. And I've probably watched this fight and this dude's fights like 50 times. So he is my favorite to watch. I love his style. Like I said before, I've obviously got a bias towards really good crisper boxing because I don't know why. I fucking just love watching it, bro. It gets me horns. um, but he's so fucking good at boxing. He's so good at rolling with shots and like evading. Like when he's getting punched from this side, he'll just like step back and like slide back a bit just out of range and then just return every time. Just with the most perfect combinations.
Hmm.
Everything he throws just looks fucking painful. Like every time you hit someone, you can just tell they're like, "Oh Jesus, what is
Yeah,
that?"
something about him.
Obviously, you go.
Something about him that I find interesting is his like he's so collected and and he like doesn't really try to say that he's the man. He's kind of just like, what do you mean? Like I'm the fucking best. Like
Yeah,
he's not arrogant with his like way in which he has climbed up and I don't know. He's his personality seems cool, which I like.
yes, yes. Obviously, it was pretty sad to see him KO our man Volkanovski.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I knew that was going to happen. I wasn't actually that affected by it because I just had this feeling that it was going to go down like that.
Yeah.
How did
Yeah.
you feel about that one?
Yeah, not good, not good. And I mainly felt not good because I already knew about Volkanovski's like struggling mental health. And bro, that's the thing that fucking
Yeah,
always gets me every time is like it's just always like fuck, even with Gaethje, seeing him get absolutely decked, I was like, oh, is he okay?
are
Like
they going to be all right?
I
Yeah.
didn't even think, whoa, crazy. I was instantly like, oh no, is he gonna be okay? Is he okay? So yeah,
Well, that just means you're a good person, and
I
I'm not.
don't know if it does or not. There we go. Finally figured it out. There we go.
Yeah, yeah, that's your number one. What's interesting is these two, they could be competitors at some point as well.
They could be. They could be.
So, and I actually, after watching the Cheeto fight, I think it'd be more competitive than I originally thought. But I still think Ilya will. I still think Ilya will send him to the shadow realm. Don't do it. No.
Um,
um, you go.
yeah,
Give us your thoughts on the man.
I just think like his after watching some of his like background YouTube videos, and this is always what happens to me, I just get invested in someone's life a little bit. He's like a really active dad trying to be like a real good father. His style is my favorite to watch, so that's like the main thing. But then his coach Tim and him and how like it cracks me up so much when he makes like little YouTube short videos or Instagram reels and he's like, "Hey guys, if you get in a street fight, this is what you want to do. You want to like hit him here and knee him at the same time." He's just taking the piss and he's smoking like blunts and he's just having a
Smoking
good
blunts and shit. Yeah.
like he's just having a good time and it just cracks me up. But then behind the scenes, you look into his routine and he's like, he's so locked in. Like he gets rid of his phones when he's eating and has less screen time, no phones before bed, red light therapy, cold saunas, like training is locked in. Like he's fucking serious, but you would think that he's not. And that's why I love him so much.
I think that's what a lot of people think, and that I feel like a lot of people. It's so funny. If you go back 2 years, nobody thought Sean O'Malley was ever going to be a champion. Like everyone just kind of was like, "Oh, he's fragile. He's weak. Like he's not
Yeah.
going to be strong enough to. He's not going to be strong enough to hold himself with the grapplers and shit." And I feel like that idea is definitely starting to shift, and people are like, "Fuck, he's better than we
Yeah.
thought. He's a lot better." And his biggest
Interestingly,
hater is
though,
Henry Cejudo.
he's still not bringing in as many like pay-per-views and YouTube views on the UFC page as I would have thought, but it's slowly getting more, that's for sure. But yeah, he's just a fucking
I
man.
just think people. I feel like you almost can't replicate Conor, and I feel like everyone, as soon as someone gets slightly big, they're like, "Oh, the next Conor McGregor." Bro, it's not going to happen. It's not going to be the same as it was.
Yeah.
So let's just like we'll just take them as they are. Like at the end of the day, he was a once in a lifetime. No one's going to have that the same the be able to talk shit and back it up at the same time.
But it
Like
was
he
also just
obviously
the
had all
timing,
the attributes.
like
Yeah,
the timing of Conor McGregor in the UFC. It was like, oh, what's the UFC? And then people would see Conor and be like, oh, I'm gonna watch the UFC. Like Conor really like changed the worldview on the UFC, and so no
yeah,
one ever get that much hype because UFC is now so popular.
hundred
So
percent, hundred
yeah,
percent.
I remember going around to
It'll
your
be
old
interesting if
and watching a Conor McGregor fight, and I had no idea what was going on, and you were jizzing your pants, and I was like, oh well, I guess we'll just watch this.
probably.
That was
I
like
still do that
before.
to this day. I was
Yeah,
probably showing you. I was probably like, bro, this is the Eddie Alvarez fight, bro. Oh my god, watch the technique, bro.
I
You're
was,
probably
I was
like,
like,
I'm not interested.
I want to play Fortnite or whatever I was playing at the
Fuck
time.
off. Leave me alone.
But
It's
yeah,
gonna
well,
be funny if these two fight because we're gonna be like. The thing is, though, I don't really. This is the styles I like to watch, but it's not who I personally would want to win. Like, I don't really have a pick over who I would want to win the fight. I
yeah,
just like to watch Ilya fight. But either way, like it'd be, they would have an insane fight, 100%.
yeah. I wonder who Sean O'Malley's fighting next. However, I kind of feel like
Marab, it's gonna be
Sean,
Marab.
it's
It's gonna
been
be with
announced, hey?
Marab, bro. I don't think it's been announced, but it's like they're like it has to be Marab. There's just no one
Right.
else for him. He
Okay.
can't run.
Something that worries me about Sean O'Malley is because he is like arguably one of the more famous UFC fighters, he's potentially going to start doing like Jake Paul type shit. And I respect all of those guys. They're like building brands and going hard, and it's crazy. But I feel like it's going to take him out of the UFC and more into like, you know, like what do you call it? Like boxing fights, like fucking, what do you call them?
Nah, he won't be. They won't let him. The UFC. He'll be under contract with the UFC, so they won't let him do those. He can say
Okay,
he wants
cool.
to, but he won't technically be allowed to unless he gets released from his UFC contract, which
Okay.
ain't gonna happen. Which
Yeah,
ain't
not
gonna
right now.
happen
Not until.
until he has like a until he's had like a 7 fight losing streak and lost his brains, and then they'll be like, yeah, go ahead, go fight
Yeah,
boxing,
yeah.
go
Right.
get KO'd for some money. It's what
Um,
always happens.
honorable mentions, way. Lay it down.
Honorable mentions. Shit, I actually don't think I even thought of that.
Surely
I don't
Volkanovski,
know.
we sort of mentioned
Yeah, oh, fuck
that.
yeah. Obviously, Volkanovski. He used to be my favorite fighter. He's still like one of my favorites to watch, but also worried about
Yeah,
how his future will proceed in the sport.
like,
I don't want to see him come
yeah,
back and just get KO'd and then 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 like it's just like fuck, what's even left of him at this point?
yeah. They kind of just, I think he should just go dad mode, you know?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously Max Holloway is an honorable mention for me. It's so funny because the majority of mine are in like the really lightweight divisions. I've just realized
And it's
I have
interesting
like nobody.
that
I
you
have
didn't put
nobody
Holloway.
above lightweight, which is interesting.
Hmm.
I think I like the lighter weight divisions because I feel like this is going to be obviously controversial, but I feel like they're more skilled because obviously they're lighter and they're faster and they can do better techniques and throw more punches and stuff. Whereas
Hmm.
like the heavier you go, the more lumbering it kind of becomes. You
Yeah,
know, unless you're like John Jones or like Garn and all that at heavyweight, there's like 3 or 4 fighters that are really fast and shit, but the rest of them are kind of like,
yeah.
they're a bit podgy.
Wait, someone who's coming up hard that I think is probably gonna like do really well in the future is Bo Nickel. I think he's gonna make waves.
I did think that, but I don't think his UFC 300 performance was that great.
Really?
But I feel like he had like an insane amount of pressure on him as well. Like that guy was an absolute bum. He was a fucking bum, man.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. They fed him just an absolute bum, and it was actually like a pretty. It wasn't like a like to. I guess he's kind of got like that the hazmat type of situation where people expect him to be insanely dominant, and if he's not, then everyone's real disappointed in him. So
Right.
because he wasn't like super dominant, they're all like, "Oh my god, he sucks, bro." But like he's obviously a good fighter.
Interesting.
It's just people have like stupid expectations.
Yeah. Fuzzy. Well, honorable
Who's
mentions.
your who's
Yeah,
your other honorable
I was gonna say
mentions?
Bo, but then yeah, Kamza. Uh, I think you just mentioned him, but Jury for some reason I think is like he just cracks me
Yeah,
up.
Yuri Prohaska. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I love him. Yeah,
like
he's a beast.
I would 100% watch the UFC. Like quite often, bro, I won't watch UFC if it's no one that I like. Unfortunately, that's just
Yeah,
how I am. And Yuri is someone that I would watch if I saw he's on the card. So swag, swag,
swagger.
swag.
Other honorable Charles Oliveira and Dustin Poirier. They're
Oh,
both beasts as well.
oh, Dustin and Charles. Yeah.
See, they're all in the same. There's so many in the lightweight division. Like, there's obviously like Connor, Charles, Dustin, Islam. Like, if you look at the lightweight, it's just fucking stacked, bro. It always has been. Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway just jumped in there.
Yeah. Fuck.
Fucking
I'm
ridiculous,
glad
bro.
for Charles because I like Charles.
Yes, 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 yes.
Wait, I heard that Charles Oliveira has a OnlyFans and makes like fucking racks off it.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised. What does he
Um,
do?
I
Sell
think
Willie.
I don't know, bro. Something like that. Tim Welch was talking about it. He was like, UFC fighters are not who you think they are. And Charles Oliveira makes a couple million a week on OnlyFans, and I was like, oh,
That's cracker. That's a
oh,
good. That's a fuck it, bro. If you can, you can.
oh. If you're gonna, hey, you might as well do it on OnlyFans.
Wait, have you seen McGregor's recent interview? It's
No.
pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. he's like he's saying he's not drinking beer in it, but he's like the whole time he's like at his pub and he's like handing his beers off to the dude that's interviewing him, and like every time a beer comes, he's like, oh, like just fucking losing it over it. Like you can just tell he's like seething for a beer. Like he's like, oh, I just need it, but he like passes it off. But you can see his like, I need that fucking drink.
Ah, true.
Are you ready for this, bro? What?
What is what, they need to see something.
No,
What were
I
you
don't
gonna do?
know. I don't know
You
anymore,
were gonna
bro.
go,
Why you got the guns out? I
fucking
was gonna get up and just jack myself, but I chose not to.
all right. Oh no, come back. Jesus.
Why is this still going?
I want to throw this back on. Uh, Never mind. All right, Bretta. Can't find it.
See you in the future. See you in the future. Okay, next week we'll do top 5 potentially homosexual UFC fighters.
Wait,
Wait, we need to both watch like just some dumb as fuck movie to review. Like,
wait.
just but then I
That,
just can't be fucked bringing myself to do it.
that concludes our hour-long conversation about 6 men.
Uh,
Uh,
don't cancel me.
um,
All right.
what was that movie that I told you to watch that had 11, the actor 11 from Stranger Things? It was like
That
betrothed.
dragon one.
Wait,
The dragon one.
go and watch that.
I can't. I can't do it, bro. You need to no, serious though. You need to watch push, push,
Wait, I am pushed.
push. You need to watch push and booch. No, can you? You need to watch Puss in Boots though, so then we can both give it like a quick 2 minute review.
You'll give it a
You'll love
quickie.
it, bro.
Give the puss a quickie.
Don't do this.
Um, hopefully next week I will have finished Shogun by that point, so we'll give a Shogun a cheeky review, and we'll have some more topics for you guys. So come on down.
Just some random nonsense.
Bullshit.
That's what we
Um,
got. So,
but nah.
just an absolute bullshit podcast. Just no reason whatsoever.
Who knows, bro?
Top 3 this, top 7 that. Why don't we just do random things? Top 9.
Top 16 favorite movies.
Next week we'll change it up, bro. Just to be good, we'll go top 5 actresses, top 5 UFC women's fighters.
Let's do that, man. Let's do it. Yeah.
Now I feel bad for saying that because like I'm not meaning that in a bad way.
Wait, all right. Before we leave, let's not. I was gonna say give us some honorable mention female actors, but I don't think we need to. What's worse? Is that bad? I didn't. God.
Nah, honestly, I think the best female actress right now is that chick off Mission Impossible in June 2. Fuck, what's her name, bro? The mother in June 2. I rate that.
Oh,
girl.
you reckon? What about Emily Blunt? She's pretty like incredible.
Oh yeah, Blantos. Blantos is good.
Blantos Malentos.
Obviously Margot Robbie, she's just good.
Yeah.
Blantos Malentos.
What about Charlize Theron and
What about Cynthia Dugon?
there's a lot of good ones out there. Scarlett Johansson, she's another great actor.
Joe. Yeah. Look up.
Did you?
No.
Oh, Lagatha.
Yeah, I was about to think of that, and then I just remembered if Ragnar, the dude who played Ragnar, Travis Fimmel, if he was in more movies, he'd be up there, but he's
Mm.
not. So
I don't know. I don't
what's
know.
the point of it?
I don't know if he actually would be that good at like
No, yeah, true. Actually, I feel like he just was perfect for that role. It was like a once in a lifetime generational supportist.
exactly.
Just progressively get weirder.
I like a musician. All right, brother.
I'm one of those women in June in a way.
Oh, yes, you're actually a woman, eh?
I actually am. I
Great.
converted to a man when I was 4.
That's the origin story. All right. Peace out, bro. I love you
Peace.
so much.
Peace.
I
Love
fucking
you,
love
bro.
it. Cracks me up.
Let's just turn it into a chat.
Yeah. All right. Swag. Love you.
Peace.
Later, guys. Yeah, I was about to say ELD number 45, but that's this weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. All the rest of it. Swag.